Hi, fourth grade. Welcome to lesson number 6. My distance learning friends, I am, of course, missing you here at school. For today's lesson, you are going to need some sort of drum object. So I've got my hand drums here. If you have a drum, great, use that. Otherwise, you can use a box, you could use a pot, you could use some sort of Tupperware container, you could use a book if you have that. Anything that you can use as a drum and be able to hold in one hand, I want you to go get it right now. Okay, pause the video and go grab it. I'll wait. Hey, thanks for coming back. I hope you have your drum object because you're going to want that in just a minute. Put that off to the side and let's start with a little bit of body percussion. I've got some stars. What were the stars? Snaps. Okay. And then I've got that. The underlines were a stomp. And then I've got the X's. Those were our claps. And then the squiggly line was pats. All right, so let's just see what we can perform here. We're going to go about this speed. Snap, clap, pat, pat, step, clap, clap, step, clap, stomp, clap, clap. Notice there's a rest in there after the stomp. Okay, so let's give it a try. Here you go. Snap, clap, and stomp, clap, snap, clap, stomp, clap, clap. All right, I'm going to do it with you this time, I think. Here we go. Let me punch down just a little bit more so you can see my feet, maybe. That'll do. All right, so we're going to go da, 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 da. And here we go. Da, 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 Oh, that sounds familiar. It kind of feels familiar, too, to my body. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Da. Da, da, da. Okay. So I want you to do that on your own this time. And I'm just going to keep this nice little skipping beat going. Because it's definitely a skipping thing. Can you do that? If I'm going too fast, again, you always have the opportunity to rewind and watch it as many times as you need to get it, right? I want you to be doing these things with me. So please, please, please make sure you're up and moving and doing this along with me. Okay? So here we go. Up, da, snapping first. Snap, clap, pat, pat, step, clap, clap, snap, clap, step, clap, clap. Does that sound familiar to you? What is it? Oh, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Yeah, that poem that we learned last time. And thank you for those of you who did it for me on Seesaw so that I could see you. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Let's do it together one more time with the words this time. Ready, set, and off we go. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. I wonder, challenge time. Wonder if you could do it faster. You ready? Go about the speed. Da da dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da da da. 2, and here we go. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Woo! Bet you can't go faster. Ready, set, and here we go. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Woohoo! Oh, nice work, my friends. Excellent, excellent job. All right. So now you're going to need your drum object. I want to do some things with hand drums today. So like I said, you need some sort of thing that you can use as a hand drum. It could be, if you have a drum, great. If you have like a little Tupperware container, that can be a great drum. Or an Amazon box. Those are super cool drums. Or a book. Anything that you've got laying around that you could use as a drum. Pots are really, really good. Big bowls are really, really good. Any of those things are fine, but you have to be able to hold it in one hand. Okay, that's the only requirement. So let's do a little bit of exploring with our drum. Okay, I'm going to use a real drum. You use whatever you've got on hand, and we're just going to explore a little bit. So we're listening for the different sounds that our drums can make. And yours may not sound exactly like mine, and that's so cool because we can have different sounds with the different things that we're playing. Put you down here so you can see what I'm doing down here on the floor. Back up a little bit too. There's lots of different ways that you can play the drum, and it doesn't have to be just like this. It can be all different kinds of creative ways. I'm going to show you a picture, and your job is to figure out how to play your drum the way the picture shows you. Okay? I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to show you the picture. You have to figure out how you're going to play it. Here we go. First picture is this. Go ahead and try something. Figure something out. Think about the texture of the picture. They're kind of far apart, those little dots. What about this idea? What would that be like? If you played that on your drum. Oh, that's a cool idea. Do you think you'd use that, or do you think you'd use something else? It's really soft on a book. You can also explore around with the speed of things. Maybe you want to try it really slow, or you want to try it super fast. Here's another idea. How are you going to do that one? Very interesting. Could you do it with just one finger? What about this idea? You're so creative. I love that. So there's all 4 of my ideas. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to point to one of the ideas, and I want you to perform that with your drum that you're using at home. So I'm going to start with this one right here. Oh my gosh, my dot is the same as those dots. How funny. So start with this one. Now play that one. Back to this one. How did you know to stop? When the red dot went away. Good thinking. All right, friends, so here's what I want you to do on Seesaw this time. I would like you to show me what you're using for your hand drum and play each of those ideas for me, because I want to hear what it sounds like on your instrument, because I think it's going to sound way different than it does on my drum, and it might be really, really cool, and it might be something I use next lesson. All right, so show me what you got on your hand drum on Seesaw, and, whoops, that's not you. I will see you guys again another week. Thanks for sharing your time with me today. I hope that you are well, and I hope that you are having a musical, awesome day. Bye, everyone.